Woo-wee. That was some impressive timing, huh? Stopped it right at the right perfect time. We segue right into us on film. You put on the fucking Elton John glasses, and life is good, my
World
brother.
is in order.
Anyway, how the hell you doing tonight, man? I know you
I
run down a little bit. You've been running ragged, but
I
how's everything else
I
going?
was ready for bed, and now I'm ready to talk. So let's get on with it.
So you're
Let's be
saying the
good.
sunglasses on might be to hide the closed eyes during
No,
the.
no, I got now. Well, yeah, maybe later on, but I got my second wind right now, so I'm
All
ready to
right,
go.
good. We also got Brother Quad on the show this evening. Once again, he always brings his A game to it, no matter if it's on his show or our show. Quad, what's going on, my man?
Not much, man. Just another wonderful Saturday. Time for another kicking ass of that Joey C little ass.
Well, I want to thank you for this morning, giving me a heads up on the B Dabbler show. There was a lot of good stuff in there. Some we're going to talk about tonight. And last but not least is our buddy, the former co-host over there at Catalana Television, Mr. Kahuna Nue. What's going on, my man?
One of the few people that was able to escape the grasp of Joey C.
That's right. That is right. How did you do that? I mean, what was it life threatening, or were you just had to jump and say screw it?
Did you dig a
I found
tunnel?
I found an open door and I ran like hell.
There you go. Guys, I don't know what I want to cover first. We got the death pool. We've got the big fat 660-pound guy, Luda Monster. It's his birthday show. And we also got some of the, it was Clearwater Chad appearing on Bedabbler this morning. And Joey C made a call in with somebody who was representing the TCN network. So we're going to go over that as well. What do you guys feel like going over first? You want to check out the Bedabbler stuff?
Yeah, that's good stuff. The Dabbler always brings out the best in Joey or the worst. So
I question
All
his
right.
judgment having Waterhead Chad on there, though.
yeah, let's call him the grouper from now on.
Yeah, I don't know what's the group or Chad. Yeah, I don't know
Big
what's
old
up with them.
goldfish.
All right, hold on, guys. Let me get this damn thing on share. All right. We're good to go. Okay, so this right here, we're going to start off. The time frame is that we're starting at is going to be the 1 hour mark, 1 hour point 45 seconds, and this what I thought was funny. Do you remember yesterday? Clearwater Chad, or on the day that was Ludagod's birthday show, which we're going to take a look at later. Chad was supposed to eat this fucking cake, a coconut cream cake. Anyhow, he said he was going to have no problem doing it. He even had a second one. He was going to put that down. He didn't even get halfway through the first one. So what I thought was kind of funny, he appeared today on the Bedabbler's network to do a hot dog eating contest with himself. Now, he said, I shouldn't say it was a contest, but it was 16 hot dogs that he was going to consume during the show. And I don't know if it was going for charity or some bullshit. Who knows? But needless to say, well, let's take it up to where this, we find out what the results are of it. So bear with me here.
Isn't it a good thing that he's not finishing all this food because he's a little bit too fat to be eating any more than he already does, right?
Well, he does, but let me just say this though: that guy might have the biggest fucking head I've ever seen. He's probably wearing an 8.5 for fucking a hat. I mean, it is huge once you really get a good look at it. All right, so let's see something. Let's watch this here. This is right when he fails. Okay, all right.
And I feel sorry for you that you.
booted for on YouTube was just having the channel at all. You're only once you get a channel nuked, which I'd already had one nuked for some dumb bullshit like in 2022, then you can't have a channel anymore. So it wouldn't matter.
Look, I agree, man. Felicia is a psycho bitch, and I feel sorry for you that you have to, deal with that shit. But we got to make things right with KB, man. Let's get you on KB on MLC tonight. What do you think?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
maybe Rocco could moderate it.
100%. No, I would love to see Pat Dixon on MLC again regularly. I think MLC needs something like that, like Pat Dixon, because lately it's been fucking Stevie Lou and the rest. But no, it'd be great to have Pat Dixon on again, of course. All right, thanks, Ali.
Don't say it like that, Ali.
Hey, thanks, man. Hey, fuck Shuli.
Fuck Shuli.
Hey, fuck Shuli.
Thanks for the good thoughts. What's with the Ziploc?
Yeah, why are you bagging?
Oh, I failed. I got 7 left to eat later, probably for lunch in about 2 hours.
Okay, so he had 16 of them hot dogs. He ate 9 of the fuckers. He's got 7 left. But did you hear this broke motherfucker? What he said? They asked him, why the hell did you put them hot dogs and the buns in the Ziploc bag? He said, you're going to eat them later. How goddamn cheap is that? But he didn't do it. Just throw that shit away. But listen up.
I wouldn't have thrown it away.
Can't do it, you pussy.
You wouldn't throw them away, Kahuna?
Hell no. If you're going to still eat them, why not throw them back in the fridge?
Jesus Christ, how much does a pack of bar-ass hot dogs cost somebody these days? Not more than $2.
Well,
I don't know.
$2 is $2.
Okay.
I'm a cheap
Holy cow. All right.
I could never eat that many anyway. I wouldn't.
I know. I failed myself, and I failed the Bedambler Network.
It's okay. We
Can you separate? If you're going to store the buns and hot dogs, can you store them separately, please?
Yes.
That seems like a lot of work, Cardiff. I don't,
Those buns are going to get. I'm just saying.
I would never put them together.
Steph Renee, thank you.
Okay, I just thought that was kind of funny, seeing how he's not. Yeah, he might be a big feller, but he ain't no good at fucking eating contests. I'll tell you right now, he ain't won one of them yet with himself.
Brent Monkhouse is saying that Kahuna did live through the Depression, so it's not his fault. He's thrifty. He's thrifty.
No, we grew up. We grew up pretty poor. So I have 3 brothers. So when it came mealtime, we all fought for our food. We ate fast as hell just to get as much as we could.
So was there a lot of fighting around dinner time at your place?
Yeah, there was never any leftovers.
Fighting over the fucking food. I bet you all get along just fine now, though.
For the most part, yeah.
Thanksgiving's not always the least tense holiday of the year.
That's because of politics, not because of lack of food.
He did say he was going to eat them in just a few hours, so it's not like he was putting them up for a day or two. He said he's going to get right back to it. So
did you get the sheet cake part?
It hasn't come up to that yet.
Oh, okay.
I don't know where I'm going to try to go blind on finding that. But we're going to move up here a little bit. We get the rare opportunity of seeing inside somebody's refrigerator, and it's going to be old Clearwater Chad's, and we can see how tidy he is. Then you let me know about where them hot dogs, where he's going to find them later at and that shit. But let's get back to this on the spotlight. And I need to get up to 105.5. That's right here.
Does he own another shirt? No hot dog eating. Yes, the audience wants to know, do you own another shirt, Clearwater Chad?
I do this shirt because it's part of my brand. So I like to be like a cartoon character. Even though Ray DeVito doesn't like to be known as a cartoon character, I think it's good if everyone knows me.
Would you wear that shirt, Kahuna? You're fond of Hawaiian shirts.
I would.
I would not wear it here. No, I would wear it out there. But I would look better in it, for one thing. And he is a cartoon character with or without a shirt.
I
How
would
about
like
you?
to say that he said Ray DeVito. He said Ray Divert, like
Yeah.
like Swedish cook. Like I think he was
Right,
gonna go
right.
with
The bird just laid the dirt.
Divert.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway,
have-
would you wear that shit?
I have a whole closet full of flashy shirts, Hawaiian type of shirts. And yeah, I might wear it once in a while, but that's not a brand. That's just slovenly behavior to wear the same goddamn clothes every time. Now, if you're going to be the guy that wears crazy loud Hawaiian shirts, that might be a brand, but not the same one. I mean, come on.
Good
that's
point.
And I wouldn't do that blue either.
Yeah, and that's an ugly
Yeah.
shirt to start with. I mean, there's some of
Not
them.
really.
I was watching a show the other day, and the guy was wearing a shirt, and I was like, "Man, I hope they show at the end. At the end of game shows and stuff, they show where the clothing came from." It's like I hope that they show where that came from because that's a beautiful shirt. I wouldn't mind having that shirt. I've never said that before, but that shirt's not one of those. Nope.
Well, thank you.
There's a story of my life.
When did it ever become a thing that you just wear the same shirt every show?
Yeah, how is that a brand?
Branding? That's
Yeah.
branding?
That's crazy.
They do it on cartoons, so
Yeah, that's true. Mickey Mouse did wear the same clothes for 50 years.
did
That's-
every cartoon I've ever seen, they wear the same fucking suit, same shirt every time.
Good
Yeah.
point.
Prove me wrong.
If they'd only wore pants, it would have been a little less creepy, right?
Yeah.
Inspector Gadget did wear that same coat every single episode. You're fair. That's
Goddamn right.
Imagine how that
Fucking the
thing smelled.
Griffins, American Dad, the goddamn they Simpsons, they all do. Everyone. You can't there's not one that don't.
Mhm.
All right, let's get back to these goddamn yahoos.
Buy the same shirt.
It's like his wrestling mask or potato filter or puppet.
Yes.
It's his.
Yeah.
No, I understand it. Did Ray really say he doesn't like being called a cartoon character or whatever?
Yes.
That's hilarious.
That is funny.
Because
Real
it is.
serious comedy.
Right. But it is. It's literally like meeting a real life Roger Rabbit sometimes when you meet Ray. Diablo Sandwich, thanks for the $2. Pat is the poor man's John Valby.
Oh wow!
There you go.
Who the fuck is John Balby? Anyone?
Isn't that the guy
No
that sang
idea.
the dirty songs?
I
Dirty
don't have
John
a
Balby?
clue. No clue.
I think so.
Yeah.
Dr.
Wow!
He
High
went by
praise.
Dr. Dirty. He was
Exactly.
Have you ever done that?
He went by what?
he went by the stage name of Dr. Dirty. He used to sing. He had a piano. He sang dirty songs. It was a comedy routine that he'd go. People loved it.
What decade was this during?
80s, maybe somewhat in the 90s. It was a long time ago.
Wow, I can't even recall it.
Have you done have you ever played on stage? Part of your comedy?
It's been a long time, couple of times, but I mean, it's been a long time since I've even maybe 3 or 4 times. Maybe I should do that more.
I mean, Valby's pretty old. You could step in there. You could be
That's true.
Valby too.
Ah, man, I mean, like I could also be Liberace, right? You know, but I mean,
Oh yeah, you're actually
Living.
Chad died.
Chad, are you
just
all right?
passed out.
Sorry, I forgot I was in the show. I was putting away the hot dogs and everything fell out of the fridge.
Jesus Christ.
You're fantastic.
Honestly, that
Chad.
can we see the?
All right, let me see if I can. I went a little bit too far. Hold on, guys.
Detroit by Dark says, "Happy birthday to Lou and all water mammals." That's very nice.
Yeah.
To
Can
Lou
we
and all
see
his
the fridge
I mean, do you have to?
No.
inside? Yes.
I guess. Do you really want to see it?
Yeah.
All right.
it's great. He's like
You
you're
guys are crazy.
really, dude. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know.
Of course we do. What do you?
Is there a,
Stand by. Stand by.
is there a finger or a head in this refrigerator?
Yeah. No, not the freezer. We don't want to see the heads in the freezer.
All right. You guys are out of control. You know that, right?
That's a nice fridge.
Look at that.
Oh, look at that.
I can't see what I'm showing, so I'm just kind of panning around.
Wow, a lot of liquids.
A
My son likes the pop. You know what I mean?
Of
Pap.
course. The pap.
God damn, that's just a clusterfuck of shit.
Jesus Christ.
He's got sodas on every fucking level. He's got his bread and bagels over there on the left-hand side door. It don't even have no handles or a bar across to protect it. So yeah, no wonder it's falling out.
Yeah, I was gonna say you put one more thing in that, and the whole fucking refrigerator is gonna fall over, like the thing on the front of the beginning of the Flintstone.
Oh, with the big T-bone.
Yeah, the whole car falls over.
Okay. So here we're going to go ahead and move forward to the call in from this somebody from TNC. Let's go to that now. If you've heard this, guys, any of it or anything, let's go ahead and just tell me to stop, and we can get to it. Okay. Let's see here. We're going to forward to 20340, and that's when Jim from the TNC network calls in.
Jimmy.
And then Joe, yes, we're going to hear Jim do a little talk. He wants an apology, but anyhow, let him do the talking here. All right. All right, here we come when Jim calls in.
Person from the Catalano Network. How are you?
That's right. Good morning, Rocco. Thank you for having me on. And Chad, nice to see you again. You hosted TCN Live. How you doing, sir?
Good, thanks. Thanks for being here.
All right, so I'm going to call you Jim because that's what I have.
Okay, one thing is, it looks like Clearwater Chad's getting a little nervous, okay? Because he certainly, if you can recall, he was promoting Joey C to go and just, strike whoever you want to. Strike people that don't matter. So I think he's feeling a little bit, I don't want to say scared, but look at that big pumpkin head on that boy.
That is a pumpkin.
That is a straight up fucking pumpkin, man.
Have on my call screener thing. Jim, explain to us what's going on. I assume that you are a giant Catalano fan and you created this tribute page, I would almost call it.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm the biggest Joey C fan around. I mean, collectively, we all are.
Right.
So pretty much Joey had the wrong idea from the beginning. You know, a lot of times he reads our chat, which is why we created the channel is because his chat room is, it's like North Korea. I mean, you're in there, Rocco. People get booted all the time, and it's just not fun.
100%. So
yes, I know a lot of people don't know the backstory to that. TCN was created for the folks that had been blocked over there on numerous occasions, kicked out of, blocked, whatever, just treated poorly all in all. Kahuna, do you care to elaborate, expand on that some?
Yeah, it's for anybody that's ever been banned, kicked out of the chat, and in my case, fired.
Fired.
He fired me in the chat over at TCN.
Oh, he in the chat he did? I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, I was over there kind of spying, just like old Waterhead Chad does all the time.
Right.
And Mason was in there and a whole bunch of guys that I talk with on Joey's channel all the time in the chat. And I just went in there to say hi. And Joey comes in all raging and told me I was fired right in front of everybody in the chat. Can't do it professionally like you should, but typical Joey.
Jesus. Dale Whitworth says, I've been banned so many times I've lost control or lost count.
Yeah. And he's not the only one. There's a lot of people that say that.
Everybody over at TCN says it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. All right, let's get back to this, guys.
Created this channel, like I said, almost as a tribute to the Catalano Network for a place that people who have.
Hey, and I want to test something real quick here, too. I think I've got the Melton Zoom down. Okay. Tell me if you guys can see this. Can you see that moving around on it?
Yes. Yep, it's zoomed in on Clearwater Chad.
Okay. All right, cool. That's what I was needing.
Man, that head is big.
Yeah,
have been exiled from the Catalano TV page to kind of come and, form a community over there on the TCN. And Joey...
Yeah, their mods are out of control. Joey has no idea what's going on his own channel. As usual, he just is, he's out to lunch. He tells the mods to ban people. Rick and Muddy, those are two out of control mods.
So you're telling me that Joey C doesn't ban anybody himself? He just makes the mods do all his dirty work? Is that
no, he does banning himself.
Who's his mods over there now?
Oh, I don't know. It ranges anywhere from 8 to 30 mods.
We got more mods than viewers, for Christ's sake.
Well, he used to mod everybody. You'd go in there, you know. So this is the second time he fired me. And after the first time, when I went back into the chat for the first time after about 6 weeks, he threw a wrench at me right away. I said, "You take this fucking wrench back." I said, "I don't want your goddamn wrench. Not here to work. And all you do is use it like a 7-year-old girl.
Right.
You know, it's just a fucking weapon. As soon as he doesn't like it, he takes it back. Fuck that. I ain't playing those games." So I go in there and I'm like the only one without a wrench. If I was in another chat, you know, and didn't know these guys, it would feel so weird. I wouldn't even stay. I'd leave.
You know, real quick, go back to this one. It's not the Mountain Zoom. Red Bar did it first. I've got the clip. Sam V, I'm going to have to trust you, brother, on that. But you know how Mountain likes to call it the Mountain Zoom. So, yeah, but I believe you 100%. And if everybody here, if you're not a part of Spurtopia, please go sign up on Spurtopia over at Discord, Spurtopia, GG / whatever the fuck it is. All right.
Yeah, somebody throw the Spurtopia link in. We can put that up here. I'll put it up.
All right. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, now I'm good. Let's get back here.
So we pretty much are over at TCN watching live. And, you know, Joey did strike our channel illegally. We didn't really do anything wrong. I mean, Joey doesn't have any copyrighted material on his channel. He's just streaming live. The only way he was able to do that is because he snuck in that background music and then claims it was copyrighted.
That's the part I don't understand is how can you just make a copyright claim for something that you don't own, and why doesn't YouTube check into this?
Exactly. And punish
Well, they don't.
worse.
I mean, they do ask you for documentation, but they're...
What was that?
They should check back on it, and if they find that he didn't have the copyright, which he didn't, they should punish him worse for making a false strike.
He had the application.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it was copyrighted.
Correct.
You know, it's like that's
100%.
He had the application, but he hadn't gotten approval on it yet, though.
That's why he ended up dropping the strikes, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
As people were starting to close in on the fact that he didn't have a copyright, he only had an application. And YouTube, It sounds like they'll accept anything. They took that application as proof.
I know, that's pretty funky, man. So, yeah, pretty dirty pool you were playing there, Joey. You know it. We all know it. Pretty shitty, but that's par for the course for you, my
the only way he knows how to play.
The AI on YouTube definitely seems to make you sit on the guilty until proven innocent side. That's
exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly. All right, back to the action, as they say.
They're not like the court. So whatever you say you have, they're going to take your word for it. And unfortunately, when you're dealing with criminals and, ex-cons, they tend to do things like this. Unfortunately, you have good people like Chad who are sucked into this. He takes a lot of verbal abuse from both Joey and Lou. So we encourage Chad to come back to TCN Live and host it again. He was a great host.
So now
okay. It was pretty. Did you see the host episode by chance?
Yeah, I was there.
It was great. They had something playing on a repeat, I think, or some shit. Mrs. C and Spider and wasn't it Chad? And the only thing he said the whole time was like, "Oh, let me check that" or something. But it was fucking great. I know that fucking broke off his ass.
Yeah, he just stood there forever, waiting for some kind of instruction or something.
Exactly.
What an idiot.
Said Joey struck the TCN, the Catalano network. So that is the original channel is gone, but you guys are back up and running, right? You want to promote the new channel?
we're back up and running as an LLC. That's not limited liability company. That's actually Lazy Lion Catalano.
Okay.
So we're actually on 2 channels now. Thank you, Joey, for doing that. We're actually twice as strong now, and we're still streaming. So we are big.
So now they got the old channel back as well. Is that correct?
Yep.
Oh, that's great. I did not know that. That's fantastic.
They almost doubled their. I was just going to look it up quick. They almost doubled their
280
viewers from the
200.
old channel in 3 days.
Huh.
That's fantastic. Honk, we may have to consider giving beloved Chatter his money back. He's right. He was promised 2 tarts, not 4. He feels he's been bait switched.
He owes us money. He's getting
I don't
double.
know. There's something. Somebody deserves to get some money back here somewhere along the way. We're gonna have to get our accountants on this. I'm sorry, beloved Chatter. We've done you wrong, or you've done us wrong. Something is wrong here, and we're gonna find a way to fix it.
I got to agree with the false advertisement claim by him, though. I mean, what can you do? Shit.
You know,
So
retards can't
TCN
count. You knew this. You knew this coming into it. Retards cannot count.
Right. What were you saying there, Kahuna?
Sorry, Kahuna.
TCN is at 299 subscribers.
Damn.
If you guys are in the chat and haven't subscribed to TCN, we need one more to push it over 300.
That's beautiful.
Oh, and something else too while we're at it, guys. All right, like and subscribe. Yeah, like and subscribe. Okay, guys, let's get back to the action here.
Joey fans, I wish he would call in. Maybe Rocco, you can give me his number. I'd love to reach out to him. I know you have his number, so.
No, I can give it to you here. Hold on.
When you guys are done, I have to respond to this.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, please.
Yeah, go ahead, Chad.
We
Chad, we
see
can't
it,
wait to hear your extravagant and I'm sure in-depth reply. So go ahead, Chad.
Well, Chad
Are you done
left.
eating cake, by the way?
Oh, Chad left.
I love that part.
He didn't think you were going to call him on his bluff.
What was
That's
that?
actually
What the fuck?
I love that part where Cardiff kicked him off just as he was supposed to respawn.
Cardiff. I love fucking Cardiff. That's great.
He is the best.
Oh, Cardiff kicked him off. Chad didn't look.
He brings him. He brings him back. But yeah, just as a joke, he kicked him off.
Oh, that's the greatest.
Oh, good.
Made him
That's
look like
great.
chicken shit.
That's greatest.
Cardiff's awesome.
Oh shit.
yeah, that's actually better. He's muted because he doesn't have much to say, anyways. Besides
Well,
like stuff.
I hope you guys are ready because I do have to respectfully defend the honor of my good friend Joey C. He's a good and decent man. He's never told a lie.
Oh.
And, the government drugged him.
That's
and
a
put him in
lie.
jail.
Rocco almost fucking spit up his Red Bull he just took a sip off of. Okay, are we to believe that this chat is really this? This isn't just a colossal major troll on the rest of the world, but this guy this is how he is.
I think that's how he is. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
He's just out. He's in the dark. Totally.
To say he's never told a lie, I mean, if you know him for 10 minutes, you can't not know that he told a lie.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I mean,
Shit, we
there's
had
a
a
lot-
lie counter up on TCN one day. They put a lie counter up on the top of the screen.
Yeah.
And we were up to, it was like close to 80 lies in one show from Joey.
Like Jack Tripper said, clearly Waterhead Chad, Pongonhead Chad, the grouper.
Yep.
The grouper.
I like that.
Back to the grouping.
For stuff he did not do. But anyways, that's besides the point. The point is this fake Catalina network is not a good network. They what not bomb me, and they're telling half truths.
What not?
You can't even say the word porn.
Yeah, that's how goddamn this. Okay, come on now. This is fake. This is fake.
I'm thinking
No
maybe
way.
he's got kids in another room or something.
Yeah, but still, come on, man. Even when he's out, and I don't know.
Even if you've got kids, you can't even say the word porn when they're in the next room. I mean, how could you even be on a show like this if you had kids in the next room?
If he's got kids, they're as tiny as Spider.
He's a little dude, is he?
They gotta be, because
But
I
they're
don't know how
32
many
years
kids he's
old.
got, but they gotta be little, because that Chad, man, there's no way he could afford to feed those kids the same way that he eats.
Well, he's got a refrigerator full of something. I don't know if it's food.
All right, let's get back to the action. We get it on the. Okay, we got everybody up on here. All right, good.
And I have to respect the decency of Joey C. Good and decent man, and I have spoken.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, Chad,
your words would have more credence.
Really?
Hold on, I'm sorry. Your words would have more credence, carry more water if you finished the 16 hot dogs.
Yeah,
but these are the words of a failure.
Yeah, right.
That's right.
Can't wait to see him eating more food on other channels. Pretty much Clearwater Chad, he has a lot of shades of high pitch Eric. I mean, like where he's just attracted to stuff. People could be slapping him in the head. He just smiles and this is on. So I love you, Chad.
That's what we love
You're
about
great. And I want you to come host. Yeah, I know, me too. We want you to come host TCN Live again, man. You did great.
Well, like I said, you guys aren't what you seem. You're whatnot bombing me, a good and decent man, and you're not.
Well, no, let me address that, Chad. Chad, let me address that. We apologize. There's other people with access to our channel. We don't condone or endorse anybody being porn bombed, so we do apologize for that. But I just want to say that person is no longer associated with TCM.
So tell us more about this porn bombing situation. What happened?
Well, Chad can tell you better than I can. I have no idea.
I would rather hear
from
from
the
you.
PR department. For me?
Did any of you happen to catch the episode where the alleged bombing took place?
No, I didn't.
And it was going on. I mean, I know it was on Chad's channel, but I didn't know if it was one that he was covering. You know, sometimes him and Joey do one together at this stream or over at his, but you didn't have to catch it, huh?
I didn't. Wish I would have.
Nope.
Just to see the look on his face would have been priceless.
Yeah.
I'm actually not authorized to speak about that whole situation.
Well, just make something up. It's fine.
Sure. Well, okay. If you want to make something up, it was kind of funny.
I have gotten a text reply from a representative at Catalano TV, and they are saying, "Stop telling lies. No one from Catalano TV will call in. I demand a retraction now." So I guess Joey's.
What am I retracting?
No, from me, I guess, because I said that someone from Catalano TV I was hoping was going to call in, and we could settle our differences here. I mean, what is the problem with Clearwater Chad? It seems like the TCN might have a problem with Clearwater Chad and vice versa. Like, what happened there, Chad?
Okay, and I can expand on that. Thank you, Rocco, for the opportunity.
Thank
you. In any event, so I had asked for and demanded a debate with these boys, and they finally agreed after much, deliberation. And when they finally did it, they couldn't debate me like men. They couldn't do it. That was too much. They had to whatnot bomb me the first second of the debate, and I ended the stream.
Wait, what do you keep saying? One nut bomb you?
Not.
Yeah, instead of saying the word porn.
Oh, what?
Brand.
You could say whatever you want. It's ridiculous.
There may not be a dumber son of a bitch in the Dabblers. I don't know. Joey C is there, but this guy right here, he is. I forget the word that they use for somebody like him, but yeah, that is something else.
He's giving Jake a run for his money.
Oh yeah. Just void of common sense. You can tell. I heard Chad whatnot bombed himself. There, Pest, you might be onto something, brother. You might be onto something.
Whatnot?
Yeah, that's great.
You can't even make that shit up.
No. God, do you think he was raised in a real religious, like a household, and he's afraid to say anything other?
Well, there's maybe some truth to that, because now that I think about it, I don't know that I've ever heard him swear.
Detroit by Dark is commenting Dixon is just enjoying a drug coma during this whole show. And I was going to ask, what is up with Dixon? He has been suspiciously quiet through this whole thing. He hasn't said a word in
Well,
about 10 minutes.
that
I
might
mean, it's
be a
not his
good
battle.
thing.
I get that.
Right, that might be a good thing because they're getting some pretty good content out of
Yeah,
it. So,
maybe you just know when to shut the hell up. That's a good
yeah, exactly.
That
Not
is
his battle and not his show.
And what that Ingwe should learn? You're saying, Quad, or just anyone?
no. I said Pat Dixon. He's smart enough to know when to shut up.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh
when
yeah,
you gotta
Yeah,
keep
that's what he
people going
said.
back and forth. You just
Honk.
sit back and watch.
oh yeah,
Trying to get
yeah,
me in trouble.
exactly.
Especially considering the fact that people want to clip it and they don't want people trashing the entire conversation with a bunch of nonsense. That's
Right.
exactly what happens.
He is talking about me.
How do you respond, Jim?
You know what? I don't even know. When this guy talks, I just kind of zone out. But
Yes.
yeah, no, we want Joey to come back on TCN. We actually want Joey to come on and issue an apology. We feel like he needs to apologize to not only us, but the other people that he struck in his criminal enterprise. That includes like Stephen Bravo, Honk the Clown, and I think he struck one other channel. I can't remember, but he needs to apologize to all of us collectively.
Shout out Honk the Clown.
Yes. That's a nice shout out. Dale Whitworth is saying
TCN is the best.
he thinks that Dixon is just trying to figure out what's going on, and that actually could be the best answer. Dixon's just sitting there going, "What the fuck did I sign up for here? I just wanted to come on the show. I didn't know this was
Who
happening."
in the fuck is Stephen Bravo and Honk the Clown? And they're
Yeah.
asking,
Yeah.
who the fuck are these nobody?
And
Why do I-
Waterhead Chad.
Why do I suddenly want grouper for dinner tonight? What's going on?
Right.
Place for him to come on and just issue that apology.
Yeah, Joey, like stop with the channel striking. I mean, you know, we have two people on our panel today who have been victims of being struck, their channels being taken down by YouTube. It's not fun. And I
Good looking out, Rocco. Good looking out.
listen, I understand that Joey thinks that the TCN is taking hold on, Peter. I guess I got Peter on the line from Catalano TV, but hold on for a second, Peter. I get what Joey.
Get him on the line.
I guess I get what Joey must be thinking is that, hey, the TCN takes eyes off of the Catalano TV network, and then people, you know, won't
But Rocco, he created this.
That's not what Joey's thinking. What Joey's thinking is, oh my God, there's a channel that's making fun of me. Another one.
Yep.
That's having some fun at my expense. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I don't think it's the other way around.
I would
there.
say it's both for sure. I guarantee that Joey C looks at numbers and that kind of stuff. And he wants everybody that was in the chat under his thumb in his chat. And if they're over there, yeah, partially making fun of him, but he can't control them. And as well, he does like views. I guarantee every time he's tried to come in and make fun of me, it's always something about views, even when I point out the fact that he gets way less views than I do. So I know that he's really butthurt about view counts. That is a problem he has. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Jack Tripper says if Joey didn't pull those strings, he would have received counter strikes from YouTube for false claiming, and he still should have. He still should have.
Yep. All right, let's transition.
Another point about what Ying was saying. He boots everybody out of the chat. Remember, wasn't it like about a month, 6 weeks ago? He would brag about how he banned 80 some people in some stream he did.
Right.
He was bragging all the time about how many people he'd kick out of a chat. I don't fucking care, he goes.
Yeah,
Now all of a sudden people are taking...
I don't care. He said it. If he said it once, he said it 20 times. And it just killed me because those were people that were giving him money, potentially. I mean, I don't know if all of them were, but I mean, some of them. I watched him. He got super chatted by somebody who said something, something dicky to him. And he, after super chatting him, booted him. It's like there's somebody that just gave you money, and they might give you more and say something else dicky to you, but take it. It's money.
If you boot them after they super chat, you lose that money.
Oh, really? Well,
yeah, they take YouTube takes the super chat.
He's,
I don't know if the person gets refunded, but YouTube takes it away from the
well, that's good.
Wow.
That's good to know.
podcast.
Yeah, didn't know that.
The situation, they ban everybody in their chat. That's
Right.
why it created this environment.
I agree. I agree with you. Shut up, Peter. Hold on. I agree with you, and I think.
Fire!
Okay, hold on, Peter. I agree with you there, Jim. But I also think that you give an opportunity for more people, for more eyes to be on Catalano TV. All right, Peter.
No, absolutely.
Peter is a representative from Catalano TV. I do not know Peter. Peter, go ahead. Talk to Jim.
He's lying.
Okay.
Yeah, typical Catalano thing.
How do you respond? Okay. That's it. That's all you have is that he's a liar, Peter.
He's also fat.
I don't know what Jim looks like, so I couldn't confirm nor deny that.
By the way, guys, Joey C did the right thing. He gave them boys their channel back. They should be happy. They should be shining Joey C's shoes and holding his briefcase, and that's a fact.
Oh my God, Jesus, Chad! We all want to beat you up now. Oh, in what's that game called again? Fuck it.
Cards Against Humanity.
Did the right thing. So basically, he stole from us, and I'm supposed to be happy that
Minecraft.
Oh,
he gave the return stole item. That doesn't make sense, Chad. Come on.
What did he steal from you?
The whole channel. He struck us, and actually, he struck us 7 times for the record. 7 times.
You're playing copyrighted music.
7
It was
times.
very late at night. He might have been doing. I don't know if he was.
Yeah, that's something, huh? I didn't realize it was that many times.
I didn't know that either.
I mean, that must have been music on different times, and they were sniping them, I guess.
7
but-
videos.
Wow.
Oh, 7 different videos?
Yeah. Well, if he said 7 strikes, the only way you can do 7 strikes is 7 different videos, 7 different examples of them using his music that wasn't copyrighted, of course.
Gaseous says Joey's view count would be fine if he didn't turn on his fans or start wars over ball busting. Ironically, he had a show about ball busting.
True.
Excellent
True
point.
statement.
Excellent point. All right.
Yeah, he's only good when he's the victim. He's not very good at ball busting when it's pointed at him.
Yes.
He's fine with ball busting other people. He just can't handle it.
Dish it out.
He's
Can't.
a thin-skinned bitch.
Was on a binge, like a meth binge or something, but it was really late at night when he was striking those channels. 7 times. 7 strikes.
All right, I got rid of Peter because I don't think Peter was real. Speaking of binges, there was a episode of the Uncle Jack program, I believe, where Joey went on and people are alleging he faked being drunk.
And just to remind everybody, you heard that here first, people. You heard that here first at the Honk Network. Breaking news that Joey C was not really drunk that day. He was drinking the booze, just like the time when he had the gummy bears. It was all a fake. It was a lie. Anybody else?
No, that's true.
Yeah, he was not drinking. I mean, we all know Joey. You can imagine how retarded this guy would be if he actually was drinking. There's no way he was drunk. That was all the work.
Yeah, because Joey has always talked about how he's been clean for years, and then the idea that he would pick up a drink to do the Uncle Jack show was surprising to me. But yeah,
if Joey was drinking, that's like a Cops episode waiting to happen. If this guy was drinking, come on, there's no way.
Yeah, do better, Joey. Do better.
Now, do you remember now, too? Joey said he'd been sober for 18 years, correct?
Correct.
Yep.
Okay. Let's pay attention.
Unless he's counting doing meth and crack and coke and all that other shit.
Well, I mean, he probably is, but my point is this: he can't keep his stories straight one day from the next, and he's going to tell us a different fucking amount of time. He'd been saying 18 um, years since his last drink or whatever the fuck it was. We know that he did meth just how long ago? 4 years ago, 3 years ago, or some
4 years
shit.
ago.
Right. This is from his own admission. But anyhow, I'll just hold him to the drinking thing.
What
He's
what
saying
is
it's been
what
18
is the
years.
what is the short version of the story behind the 4 year ago thing? I don't think I heard that.
He fucked up on his probation, and that's he had to go serve time because he fucked up on probation.
Yep.
And while he was in whatever jail or whatnot, is when his daughter died.
Brent Monkhouse is reminding us all that if his missus asks, he also was not drinking last night. It was all just a work. So,
Thank you, Brent.
Detroit by Dark says he also shit my pants. I love that was my favorite Beetlejuice moment.
Let me see if he'll pick up. Let's just try and give Joey a
You're not
call.
calling Peter back, are you?
Joey, by the way, Joey's never even seen a illegal drug in his life.
Yes, he has. Hello?
Go away, Rocco.
Hey, get over. Oh, Joey. Oh, that's it. He hung
Oh
up.
man.
Jimmy there? I think I just lost. Something happened with my phone. Jim, can you hear me?
Let me try jumping up here a little bit.
Some point, I think we can convince them to do that at some point. So subscribe to Joey too. We're huge fans.
Yeah, go subscribe to Catalano TV and the Catalano Network LLC at the Catalano Network _LLC. Thank you, JT, for putting that in there. All right, Jim. Well, yeah.
Thank you guys, and maybe Joey will stop being such a coward and face his victims of the strikes at some point.
We can only hope, but it probably won't happen. But we love you more than a friend over there at the Catalano Network. Please let us know if there's anything we can do here at the Bedabbler Network to help you guys out.
Yes, thank you for your support. The only thing I ask is let's just stay away from all ESOs. By the way, Chad is playing the role of the ESO right now.
Oh, wait.
Great friends.
Hold on. Sorry. We have the man himself, Joseph Catalano, is on the line.
Oh, boy.
Joey C.
Yeah, what can I do for you?
Do you want to talk to Jim?
How are you doing? Joey? Are you going to? We would like you to come on TCN collectively and just issue an apology to all of us.
That's the funniest thing I heard all day.
Did you take back the strikes from Stephen Bravo's channel, from Honk?
I never struck Stephen Bravo's channel, pal. I never struck Stephen Bravo's channel. Quit fucking lying, all right?
Well, you do strike a lot of channels, so I was just curious.
I do. You mean the fake ass channel you own?
Well,
I wasn't aware Stephen Bravo had a channel. Was not aware.
Yeah, he was playing one of Joey C's episodes not that long ago. Everybody thought he got struck, but apparently he didn't.
Oh, he didn't? Well, yeah, like I said, I wasn't aware that he was doing that. I know he's pretty generous. He treats people pretty decent.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, he seems like a pretty good fella. All right.
Been kicked out of Joey's chat many times.
Yeah, and he gave over there too, didn't he?
Damn right he did.
Yeah, I thought so.
The one I took from you, the one I took from you and gave back to you, the one I took from you and gave back to you. Remember that I took it from you, like I told you I would.
Joey, I'm actually just Jim from PR, so I don't actually own the channel.
I don't give a fuck, fake Jim from PR.
That was funny.
Wannabe motherfucker. I don't give a fuck who you are. Okay? To be honest with
When
you,
you walk into
I took
Target,
your fucking channel. I took your channel, and I decided to give it back to you, and that's it. End of story. You can suck the apology out of the head of my fucking dick. That's where you can suck it out of, right?
Why? Boy, he sure goes to the sucking dick fucking challenge every time.
That's his go-to.
That's his go-to. Yeah.
Even he can't find his little fucking nubbin.
Well, what I mean, I don't want to say that he's gay, but Jesus Christ, every fucking time you ain't got a better insult than to suck your pee-pee. Come
He's been
on,
to prison.
Catalano. What?
He's been to prison. Come on, man.
Yeah,
Well,
maybe that's where
yeah,
it came
but
from.
not everybody who's been in prison is. Now I can imagine him. Yeah, that's it. He probably that was a survival fucking thing for him.
No,
That-
I don't think it was a survival. I think he prefers the lady boys. You know what I mean?
Ooh, wow! In Minecraft,
Right, of course.
No,
I
in real
know.
life.
In real life, goddamn it, I know.
God, Quad, you're bringing us back around to that. Jeez.
Well,
That
we
sounds
were
like an
hoping
apology.
that you'd come on TCN Live and just. Yeah, no, that's not really an apology, but
No, he offered you an
I just wanted
apology.
to
You
come
just
on
have no, Jim. That's unfair. He offered you an apology. He gave you a clear pathway to the apology. You
Let me
just
tell
have
you
to
why
choose to
why
accept.
your fake asses didn't strike me, because you have to show who you really are. So stop the fucking trolling. You think I'm fucking stupid? Why don't you strike my channel so I can see who you really are? Why don't you do that? Why don't you do that?
Well, why would
I challenge you to strike my channel. Make sure you show you got to show your real name. Strike my
Joey, are
fucking
you
channel,
challenging?
bitch. You won't do it. You
Joey,
fucking
are
won't do
you
it.
challenging people to strike your YouTube channel? That's not a good approach.
I'm telling him. No,
It's a
I'm
strike
telling
off.
them to do it. They will have to fucking give their real name. So
These
then
are the
tell me what
strikes.
business. Tell me
Strikes.
no.
See, now Joey didn't know that just till recently. Okay, he was not aware. He's never made mention of that before, and so I think somebody chewed in his ear about that. The policy where they had the name. I know. Can anybody here verify whether that's correct or not? Where
I mean, no, it verifies the channel name and your email address. I guess if your email address verifies
Right.
your name, then possibly.
right, but so if it's not anything attached to your name or anything in your email, then it could be you just use whatever fucking name you'd want to use. Then
Yeah, if you're
Can you
wise.
bring-
That's,
Can you bring up Brent's chat there?
Yeah. Go ahead. You want me to? So, Kahuna, have you ever told Joey offline to not take it all so seriously? If he just rolled with it, life would be so much easier.
Every fucking day.
It's like
Every
fucking the wall,
day.
right?
We would get backstage after the show. I shouldn't say every day. I mean, there was some good days where, nobody was going after him and maybe he wasn't reading the chat or something. But man, when he would lose his shit and start banning everybody, when we got backstage, we talked all the time. You can't talk sense, it's a waste of time, but you try anyway.
Do it. Not these fake ass motherfuckers like they claim to be. So go ahead and do it. I challenge you to fucking Catalan that will strike my channel so you can still give up who you are. You do that.
Don't request.
So you got anything else to say? You got anything else to say with the my ball sack in your mouth? Because you ain't gonna fucking do shit. Okay?
Well, we wouldn't strike you, Joey. We love you.
No, you don't. No. You won't do it because you're afraid I'll get your information. That's the only motherfucking reason why you didn't strike me. So don't talk shit. Now get my ball sack up in your fucking mouth. Shut the fuck up. I already owned your asses. Don't put me associated with that fucking channel. There'll be no fucking mergers. Nothing. You understand that, right?
But you have to admit, if we combined our subscribers, we'd be at like.
I would never combine with a bunch of fucking troll idiots like you are ever in my fucking life. Okay? If I was fucking like you came out and made me fucking annoyed and then made me fucking mentally fucking arse-hearted for the rest of my life, I wouldn't fucking merge with you fucking idiots. You understand that?
I think
Wait,
that
hold on, slow down a
that
second,
ship
Joey.
sailed already.
What have we ever done to troll you, though? I'm confused. I think you read the chat lot.
You ain't even made Jim, and you ain't fucking. If you're Jim, I want to see Jim from this Catalan Network strike my channel so I can get your real name. Once you face me like a real man and you guys tell me who you are, then we can talk business. You think I'm gonna fucking concede to a bunch of fucking guys that are cowards that hide behind a fucking mic and keyboard? Motherfucker, I ain't no coward. I'll tell you one thing, I promise you this. I ain't afraid to say what I gotta say. I'm fucking anywhere in the platform. I just claim or shy. I don't give a fuck. You know who I am. I'm Joe motherfucking Catalano. And I promise you that. You're not a
and I support this message.
Yeah, he's Joe motherfucking Catalano.
That's That's the only way he knows how to fucking fight is to talk over your opponent and not let them get a word in. Just like a bunch of teenage fucking girls.
What's with all these people
Did
that
you-
don't understand? Like for hundreds of years, there's been such thing as a stage name and a pen name. It's not like people have had their real names out there like every time. There's a long history of people not putting their real names on their work. What's the big deal with all these guys obsessed with like, oh, you hide behind an avatar and a fucking and a fake name. It's like, and
If he wouldn't have put up his real name, he couldn't use the mob bullshit. He's
Hey,
got
look
to
at
throw
this.
that mob shit out there to scare everybody.
We
he
got a
called himself Fat Alano or something, like changed it up a little bit.
Yeah, but he couldn't reference his so-called grandfather that was, deep into the mob.
Right.
Gaseous says Joey always goes the angle of the masculine, sweaty, gay intercourse.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
It definitely
Yep.
goes gay. There's no question about that.
Yeah.
By one end or the other, it's gay.
Yeah,
It's
why does it have to be
reflection of-
sweaty? Exactly.
And Dale
Reflection of
Whitworth,
prison time.
he's got a great point here. Let's give it up for Jim, calmly handling Joey, and he did. Jim is an awful calm fella. I'm
No
sure he
shit.
has to be with HR.
I've met Jimmy before. Jimmy's a good egg.
He's a good egg, Darren.
There's Brent who says, "I thought Quad was your real name."
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry to break it to you tonight, man. I know it's rough.
That was good.
All right, let's get back to the action, Jackson.
Man, you're bitches. You're all little bitches. You guys couldn't be a man. You don't know how to be a man.
Even me?
So striking people probably wouldn't even be my department.
Let me tell you something. You left me no fucking choice with that fake ass channel where you guys fucking trolling. Right? I took your channel like I told you. I warned you for 3 fucking weeks I was going to do it. No, I stole my content back. My content. That all you do is take my content and you fucking show it with nobody fucking talking over it. No, hold on. Shut the fuck up. Listen to me. Again, when you can be a man and tell me who you are, we can talk. Until then, I got nothing to say to your fucking ball sack, fucking douchebag ass. You understand that?
This guy's hard to communicate with. But
That's right. You know what? I'm right.
He's a man that's been backed into a
I'm
corner,
right.
Jim. I mean, look, cut him some slack.
Joey,
no, I was trying to say
Okay, there's the only thing I got with Cardiff where I don't agree. Joey's never been backed in any corner. People have come at him hard. He's taken a big time ribbon and a roasting, but he's never been backed into a corner where he would have to fall to that level where, to strike channels. I don't know. What do you guys feel about that? Has Joey been rode too hard and put away wet?
He likes
His
to play
mind,
victim,
that's
man. He's been
cowboy
playing
talk.
victim ever since he's been in this Dabbleverse. Like he came out firing it right out of the gate, and the second that he got any heat right back at him, he could not handle it, and he's been a thin-skinned little bitch ever since. He does have now he's just stuck in this cycle where he goes at people, then they go back at him, and he plays victim, and it's just like back and forth, back and forth. So yeah,
Good point.
He did it to himself, but when you fire shots, people come back at you. And then when people go back at him, it's too much for him. Poor little baby.
Anybody else?
Quad nailed it. I've known people like Joey my whole life, and that's one thing that's common among them is they play that victim card. Whenever things aren't going their way, that's the first go-to thing is to put it on everybody else that they're being treated unfairly. They're the victim.
Just like he talks tough, he acts tough.
Yeah.
The first second that there's anything happening, who has to go out there and do the actual fighting? Mississippi.
Absolutely. 100%.
we want to see the copyright.
They fucking know I was going to take their channel. I warned them. I would. And the reason they won't strike back because they have to show me who they really are. And they will never do that because they're petrified. They know if I know the real fucking thing, what's going to happen. So you know what? Fuck them. I tell you, suck my dick. Fuck Catalan Network and everybody that's fucking working that chat room could suck my dick too, all right?
Joey, have
we
you,
don't want that. Joey,
Joey, have you?
Quick question. I'm sorry, Joey. What would happen if you got their information?
Yes, good question.
Good question.
So I could deal
Good. What? Anybody?
Nothing.
with the people that really are, and then I can sit down and I can talk with them because I'll be
Christmas
talking to
cards,
someone I
maybe.
know who they
All
are,
days.
not these fake ass motherfuckers.
But you're talking to someone right now. You're talking to Puerto Rican
So I'm
Jim.
talking to somebody that's hiding like a coward behind his fucking keyboard and his microphone.
Now, Joey,
fake ass name Jim. You understand?
I actually called in. I'm not behind a keyboard or microphone. I called in, sir.
that's true. He
It
has a
doesn't
phone.
matter. Whatever. You're still fake. You're fake and a liar. Again.
Joey, I have a
Man, you want
Joey?
to talk business? You want to sit down? Because here's the thing.
Joey.
I'm still here,
Joey.
and I'm still going to continue to move forward, and I'm still going to be as popular as I've always been, if not even more. There's not a fucking thing Catalan Network can do to me. You understand?
You could go up to
Joey, we're
60.
your huge-
I don't know. You want
What was that?
I said he could be as popular as ever, if not more. He could go up to 60 viewers. God damn it.
No, like the opposite. You guys better go look at his view counts overall. Like, have you guys not ever taken a peek at like where he was to where he is?
No.
Well, he's in like 30 per show or something, right in the middling range. And that's a high
we'll talk
end.
overall views, but yeah, like his last show had 100 and some views. The one before that, where it was Lou's birthday, was like 200 and some viewers. He used to consistently get way over 500 views. Like a bad show for him would be 500 views. He can't break 500 now. Like around Christmas time when he was having that total meltdown and everyone was into it and watching him a lot.
Right.
You know, and that's why they were watching, because they were watching like a psychopath breakdown. But after that stopped, it's just gone off a cliff. So people are interested to see Joey C acting a fool and being all psycho like he is capable of being. But yeah, when he's just doing regular shows and hanging out with Lou being a bore, nobody's watching. No. He's got a core group, but yeah, like 100 and some people watching a show is not a thing. There was a time when he was getting thousands of views. I mean, you could say the same thing about BYB as well, but it probably had something to do with being on Stuttering John's show, and every shark in the ocean all of a sudden wants to have a bite of your ass. That is part of the deal when you hang out with Stuttering John and all. I won't fucking deny that I got a Stuttering John bump. It's a fact, Jack. But yeah, the numbers are down a little bit, but also we do a show now. I think Joey has ceased to do a show as of late. Like he just quit. You can tell there's no production whatsoever. It's rinse, repeat.
The way you said that, one would assume that he used to do a show.
No, I'm just saying people were interested in the
content.
show mostly because of the Stuttering John and him being a spaz and freaking out all the time. Now that he doesn't do that as much and John's not around, there's like nothing left. Him and Lou talking about what? The haters, the chatters, who they're gonna block today, who's talking shit today, blah 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 blah. It's a boring hour and a half show about nothing. I'm trying to think of like who else does a show like that. Oh, Stilto. Yeah, Stilto. Like when he's not talking about stories, he's just sitting there talking about nothing. Oh, what do you guys think we should do? What do you guys think we should do for a background? Who talks shit about us today? Who do we have to respond to today? Everybody's seething and coping. You know, it's the same shit that Joey does. It's rinse, repeat. And start over again. Do it again.
One and the same.
Yes, sir.
What? You want to keep trolling and keep fucking lying? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I dealt with trolls for 3 years. You understand?
Wait a minute. What do we?
I don't give a fuck about a piece of garbage. Starting with Doom and you and whoever else the fuck there is, right? Kahuna, the Quadfather, you know he can't cook? I'll tell you why. Because he can't reach the fucking back burner.
Okay.
There it is.
Oh, here we go.
This is the number one joke going around the Dabbleverse right now. Or I should say, the most told joke going around the
Thank you. That's better.
Right now.
I don't think anybody's told it but fucking Joey, though.
That's right.
but
Have
hus-
you heard any other jokes coming out of the Dabbleverse? No, they tell
No,
one and
this
he
is
goes to the next one.
this
but
is the
calling it
sixth
the number
time
one
I've heard
joke.
him say it.
By calling it the number one joke, though, you're inferring that it's the funniest joke, and that is
Or that it's a joke.
yeah, at all.
Right.
Well, we're using the words of the previous administration, but yes, yeah. I mean, come on, bud, move on from it now. We've done heard it already. It isn't funny,
Wasn't funny the first time.
No,
right?
it
So
doesn't
yeah.
make sense.
Well, sure, it makes a little bit of sense, but it isn't
You
funny.
know what? You know what I gather from that stupid joke is that Joey's front two burners don't work.
That's what I thought
exactly
too.
right.
That's exactly what I thought.
Actually, you know the thing. I mean, he is a really short, and he's got a huge stomach, and maybe his stomach prevents him. Maybe he could just barely reach the back burner, so he just assumes someone sitting in a chair can't reach the back burner. So maybe it's like a height, big belly joke, and he's the only one that thinks it's funny because it makes sense to him, but no one else.
Right, right.
I mean, it could be something weird like that. Who knows?
Trying to help him out.
Okay, let's get on to the subject matter here. And it's not me. There.
That's why you can't fucking cook.
Hey, can't walk
Right?
either.
You've heard that joke like
And that fucking honk bitch, you call these fucking people good people? You think the Honk's a good fucking person? If he ain't got PDF written in his fucking face all the way looking the way he looks, fuck you, pal. Most of you guys in the channel probably are. Legitimately.
that shirt that you have.
And you're
Woo-hoo-hoo.
Oh, whoa. You
Well,
heard that,
boy,
right?
he was bringing some hard heat to your boy Honk.
You
That
heard
is
Jim,
not
though,
much-
right? Let's not
Oh,
skip
yeah.
forward. I didn't catch that till just now.
Yeah,
I missed
he
it. What are you pointing out, Quad?
Right there after he said Honk has a face of a PDF or whatever, Jim immediately said, yeah, like that T-shirt you're selling?
That T-shirt
Like,
you sold. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. Well played, Jim.
I didn't
Jim
catch
from
that either.
Yeah. Now you see, here's something. Joey wanted to come at us for the sniping of his channel, poking fun or whatever the hell it is. But he actually does go and do something illegal, or which could be fucking really, really problematic for him. You cannot go around and just say that stuff about people, Joey. You can't do that. That's slanderous. All right.
That's slander. You goddamn right.
So I just want you to know this, my friend, before you go out and step off of a ledge or something like that. You ignorant fuck you.
is there any cliffs in Florida? I don't know.
Well, only that
Pretty-
go into
pretty
the
flat.
ocean. Yeah, it's pretty flat though.
Oh, like Mazzy.
afraid to give up your real
Take her to
fucking
the
name
ocean.
because you know I'll be
Like who?
Mazzy, like you're gonna have to take him out to the ocean, like a wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
They gotta have tall
fucking
buildings
background
there.
checks
Oh yeah, they got a couple.
every motherfucker if I knew the real name, and we're gonna catch what you really are.
Oh, so
Because there's nothing you can find on me any dirt because I did everything else. I told that whole Luck Divine story and everything I fucking done wrong.
Right.
So go. So now, who's got the advantage? Who's got the advantage?
So-
My real name is Joseph Catalano. I live at 4925 East Broadway Avenue, apartment C, Tampa, Florida, 33605. You know where I live. I'm a real motherfucking man.
Joey, did you kidnap
Are
a
you done
child?
now?
Is there a child crying behind you? Was that a child
Yeah,
crying?
my grandson.
Spider
Yeah,
element.
he's getting ready to
Prove it.
Oh,
I
stop
say,
sitting on.
hold on. Well, make him prove it. He's throwing out accusations. They should have been like, all right, let's see that fucking kid. Let's see that little rat bastard. No, I prove that you're not trafficking children. How do we know? Let's see it. Prove it. Show us a picture on the wall and just show us the kid, and we'll match it up. Make sure it's the correct one.
Yeah, give us
Okay.
his real name.
Yeah, the real name. Yeah, don't let your grandkids hide behind a filter or whatever, a phone.
Filter. Jesus.
Yeah.
Joseph, can we see that paperwork for the copyright that you claim to hold for that background music?
I don't gotta give you shit. You want to go ask YouTube? Get your lawyers to get it from YouTube. I own the song. If you challenge it, you're gonna look stupid. But I do not have to give you that.
Not really, Joey.
Subpoena
you're
me
both
for
gonna
it.
look
Have a lawyer subpoena me. Have a lawyer subpoena me. Have a lawyer subpoena me. That's your best
You don't
option.
need to do
You
that.
get nothing otherwise.
You didn't strike you took the strikes back. So I'm just saying for the public, why don't you just release it? I mean, you've been known to tell us.
I don't have to release. I don't give a fuck. You think I give a fuck about the public? You think I give a fuck about the public? I don't give a fuck what they.
Were you gonna say something, Quad?
Yeah, I was gonna say, shut that fucking kid up. No, I'm joking. I was just gonna say, like a crying kid, you'd think you'd just go get the mom, right? Oh,
You know that kid was
yeah.
fucking sleeping before Joey got on the phone.
Damn. I was gonna say go get the mom, but
Okay, that ain't. Listen, here's the deal. What mom is it? Because it can't be. It
Either
can't
one.
be. Well, the thing is, it ain't the one who died, because the kid they're talking about is only 9 months old, and
There's another
Yeah.
daughter there.
there is Stabby, but she's been
No.
incarcerated.
No,
So
there's
another one outside that.
they're like 5
I
kids
think
all
she
in all.
actually lives. I think they actually live right next door.
No,
Yeah,
They
I think
live-
they watch. They
Oh,
watch
wait.
the kid every once in a while.
Isn't that
Oh,
Joey's
that's his
sister?
sister. That's Joey's sister.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Yep,
yeah.
you could be right. Yep.
But I do think it's a grandkid though, right? Because it's like a
Yeah,
mulatto.
I think there is
Christina.
another daughter. I think Mrs. C has 2 daughters.
okay.
I'm
Or
not
had.
saying that's fact, but I believe
She
that's
had. She had.
Dale says Joey doesn't have the paperwork. That's why all he can do is yell.
Well, yeah, I agree with you.
Paperwork for the kid.
yeah. Yes, of course.
So Joey had kids from his first marriage, right?
Yeah,
I mean, that's where Dom comes from.
right. But
Didn't he say he had like 3 kids before he was 18 or some shit?
no. He said he had one of them when he was like 17 or something. The oldest one, which is the girl that we never see. She's a college graduate and she's got some great job and married to a big wig.
That's right.
His oldest daughter. And then there's Stabby C, and then there's 2 boys. He has 4 kids.
Wow,
Diesel's
that's
a
probably
Rottweiler
one of their.
says, is that
probably
slut
one of
they
their
picked up months ago her kid?
Say that again.
See, I think that's like I think that's Christina's like niece, the one that had the baby like last year or whatever when they were on the trip and all that.
Right.
Stuff.
Well, all I know is that they said though that this baby today, they said that are in their walk and talk, baby's 9 months old. So it has to. It's not coming from one of the daughters we're aware of.
Yeah.
It's gonna come
Well,
from
he said
Stabby.
he probably just said grandkid to make it easy not to have to explain, but I think it's
Right.
just like Christina's niece's kid or whatever. Whatever. The
Right.
one that went on the trip last year and where you remember when he was walking by the basketball courts and yelling at the dudes and then they were like, what?
Those poor black
He ran
guys,
off
they
with a
got
little
accosted by it. Yeah, they would.
Oh, the hotel manager was like trying to talk to him, and he like kept walking up. He's like, "What? Get away! Fuck you!" He was pretending to be retarded. You
I
remember? that?
know. He's good at pretending.
What a stretch.
He
He
doesn't
should
have.
have been a fucking. He should have been an actress. He would have been great.
Thing.
He's stolen from the
understand that,
public
right?
before. He'll do it again.
I know what I own and I know what's mine. You
Jim,
understand that, right? And I don't give a fuck. I don't gotta explain to you or any motherfucker in this fucking damn verse or YouTube. You understand that, right?
Jim, did you say
You're
that?
hard to talk to, you know that, Joey?
Jim, did you say Joey took away
Look
the
at-
strikes?
That's why I took away the strike. I lifted the strike. I took all the strikes back. Yes, I did.
But
My
after,
sole decision to do
Such
that
a
was
good
me.
guy.
but after they already lost their channel.
And they lost their channel, and the only way to get it back if I took the strikes away, and I did that.
Wait, so did they get back the original TCN channel?
Went back immediately. As soon as I pulled the strikes, they were up back in 2 seconds.
Jim, is that true? I didn't know that.
Joey's a
That
hero.
is true. We did. We started a new
Yeah.
channel.
So-
Pretty big man.
Through a LLC located in South
So-
Africa.
Yeah,
So
Was that one of you guys?
What's that?
No,
No.
they were saying so. Was that fucking the potato?
I don't know who that was, but it was on there. It wasn't us.
What? Hold on,
fucking-
Jim,
where you at?
Joey,
What part of-
Joey, shut up. What I'm hearing, Jim, is Joey helped you in acquiring a second YouTube channel.
No,
Is
I
that-
don't know to do
Right,
shit.
right.
They falsely put a second channel against YouTube Terms of Service, which they posted like idiots on their fucking page. They made it into a song showing YouTube that you cannot have another YouTube channel. They violated. They did all that shit on their own. Joe didn't help them do shit. I gave them back their channel after they violated YouTube service, which they should be fucking banned for life off YouTube. But it will come because you want to know when they're lying. Fucking piece of shit. They're not honest. They fucking skated through fucking breaking YouTube services, and they think they're fucking slick, and they're not. They're not. Doom, no, you're gonna pay, Doom. Read my lips, Doom. I see you in the chat room. You will pay, motherfucker. You bitch, dick sucking whore.
No, he's not gonna.
Woo!
Wow.
Woo! I hope.
You think
our
Joey was
boy
doing a little projecting there? Everything that
projected?
he just described TCN, it's him to a T.
He's gonna get the
Right.
The dick sucking whore part.
Everything he just said. Lying.
Oh, he
and-
projects like a motherfucker. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, he always does. Everything
All right,
AI
hold on.
done, he done.
But yeah, not to skip over that part, but yeah, Cardiff was really quick there. He actually figured out he was listening, and that's one good thing about Cardiff. He's always really listening very intently. But yeah, he did catch the fact that by striking the Catalano network, another network sprung up in its place. So when he took the copyright strike off of their channel, it left 2 channels, not 1, 2. So now they doubled for their effort. So good job on you, Joey. And did you see Doom's comment there? It said it said something like the Catalano network will expound forever, something like that. It was pretty funny. Expand forever. Yeah.
That's
I can
great.
guarantee you if those channels got taken away, there's another person in that chat that will start up another TCN.
It's like the Hydra. You cut one head off, 2 appear.
Yep.
He's fine.
Stop
But
calling
if
her.
someone in the car seat, like steals your car.
Don't call her.
Somebody steals your car.
If I want to talk to you, I'll talk to you, right? When I'm ready to talk to you, I'll talk to you,
Please,
right?
please don't call Doom a cocksucking whore. She's a beautiful lady.
Yeah. Unless you're putting her in the stand.
You gave me your number. I'm going to give you a call at your house a little bit later.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Yeah, run like a bitch that you are. Take care, pal.
Well, it sounds like things
What do
are.
you mean run? You're hanging up.
It's,
I'm not hanging up. Don't worry. He's like, you're your little crying ass, bitch ass.
listen,
Okay.
I think it's
The
great.
fact is, you would have got that channel back if I didn't remove the strikes. I took it like I promised you I was going to do. I accomplished that. End the fucking story, and then I gave it back to you, and it went up immediately when I took the strike back. So the case closed.
Legal strikes.
You ain't got shit. Okay?
Now they got 2.
I want you to strike me today.
Illegal strikes.
Joey's such a hero.
Yeah. Deserves a big old medal for it, right in the middle of his forehead.
Right
Make
up
sure
his ass.
TCN strikes me so I can get the real fucking name. Please do.
What channel should they be striking,
Why
Joey?
would
See,
we
there's
strike? We're your
confusion.
biggest fan. Yeah, why would we strike?
TCN, let them strike me. TCN. It's got to come from them. Because they'll have to show who
No,
they
but
are. For
what
real.
channel should we
They
all be
wolves are
striking?
cowards. They're fucking cowards. They're bitches. They won't even show. They got fake names. They hide behind a fucking mic. They don't even fucking. They take my content, play it all day fucking long. They don't do shit. There's nobody there to fucking talk over, stop it. Fuck them. Let me tell you something, bitch.
Wait.
When you're a real man, you can
Those
step to me. You
filters,
understand?
Joey, those
I've been a
filters.
motherfucking real man my whole life. I'm 60 years old. And you know what? I don't give a fuck. I ain't afraid of my motherfucking living soul in this world. Never have been, never will be. I got fucking.
That's why he has Christina fight
I
every fight.
fucking went to prison.
What was that, Quad?
That's why he has Christina fight every one of his fights. Right, because he's a real man, tough man.
Crack a nail.
Real man.
Yeah, he hasn't once stood up for him, where it was him on, and I've seen like 3 different occasions, I think, where he's had issue. And every time it's, there she is to help protect his ass, So, yep, I don't think he got many skills when it comes to throwing mitts.
Christina does the fighting while Joey's getting a manicure.
Right.
By his
Because
daughter.
I'm an honorable fucking guy. I've been through more fucking hell than you could ever fucking think of, pal. I'm still standing. You two, I'm more popular than them. So you go ahead and take a best shot at Joe Catalano. You'll never fucking knock me down. You understand? Never. You don't have the talent to.
Joey, what about those filters we put on you? You don't like the wigs that we put on you and stuff? That's pretty innovative, I thought.
Yeah, that's so perfect for a troll who hides behind like a little sniveling bitch. They play a little kitty gun, like
That's
little
a
boys.
grouper.
Little fucking boys play those kind of games. You're a little boy. Little boys play those kind of games. Like I said, when you're a real man, come talk to me. Until then, suck off, right?
I do want to remind
old Chad from Clearwater is reading that chat big time, ain't he?
Sure looks like he is.
He does all the time.
earlier
That's all he
today,
does.
Joey said
That's all he does is read chat.
Yep.
that he would not call in and have a conversation with this guy.
Yeah, now you will shut up.
Yeah.
Joey,
retraction.
Joey, how do you respond to the allegations that you were fake drinking on that show the other week?
Yeah, okay. I was drinking. I did break a sobriety since 2008 drinking, okay?
Why?
And one thing I did say, gentlemen, I didn't miss it. It doesn't matter why. It doesn't matter why. I did it. I did it. It was a mistake. But you know what? I didn't miss it. So no possible ever to relapse, because when I did it, I felt like shit, and I didn't miss the alcohol. I was sober for all them years, 17 years, and I drank, I drank a good amount. One drink, fucking, the first sip I fucking took put me in fucking boom boom land.
So his math changed slightly. He went from 18 years to 17, but he was spouting 18 years plenty the last couple of weeks after this went down. So I don't know how he forgot that all of a sudden or went to 17, but yep. Got down.
Yeah, technically he should be talking 19 because he's been saying 18 for a long fucking time.
Yep.
Gaseous is
And
asking.
It was
I was
bliss.
clean for 17 years.
It was bliss, wasn't it?
So I know that I didn't like it. I don't want to feel like that. And I broke sobriety, but it also
But
taught me
why?
I don't need alcohol.
Why would you give up
Doesn't
on
matter why.
17 years of sobriety to drink on Uncle Jack's
It doesn't matter.
podcast?
It doesn't matter.
Joey wants to feel.
It's over with.
Okay,
I started to need sobriety.
I'm just saying there are people
Was that something that was in the video? Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
what was that?
Sitting on his couch with his shirt off? That was a very disturbing image. I don't know if I can ever get that out of my mind.
Yeah,
Who was that?
Michael Gavin Ali.
Gavin Ali.
Oh, really? Well, that happened. I was wondering what the fuck just happened.
Yeah, that's
You
on
hit
there.
J. If you hit J on your keyboard, that should back you up 10 seconds.
I hit J on my keyboard.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, sorry. TCN, the Catalano Network. And what did that say? Flat Cat is better than Jesse? Who's
Yeah,
Jesse?
Mammy's starting trouble out there. That's why I had to warn everyone.
Oh, no. Well, I just saw that.
Yo, bitch, I'm going to sue your lying ass, mock ass, bitch ass, hoe ass, bitch ass, and your fucking channel.
I did. I just saw Flat Cat's name, and I wanted to thank the great Flat Cat Jesse.
Well, that's it for that. Joey calling and that. Interesting. Joey was at one of his prime levels once again. He did not disappoint. So we've got also here, we've got the Lou's birthday party. We're going to kind of try to go through that kind of quick, guys. Looks like we might have a 2-hour show today, which is probably going to kill Ingwe because you know how he needs to get to bed. I know you are. I know you are. All right. So let me get rid of this damn thing. And we'll scooch over to here.
You didn't get to the, or you're still looking for the cake part?
He went to the, he did the, oh, I didn't see that, bud. I'm sorry.
Oh, don't worry about it. All I got to tell you is that it was shortly after that whole thing we just watched. He pulls up a chocolate sheet cake about this big. and just sets it in front of him. No plate, no nothing. Just starts with a fork pulling off
Pounding
fucking
away.
cake and shoveling it in. After 7 or 9 hot dogs, whatever the fuck he ate.
What a fucking pig.
He's a hell
All right, guys.
Unbelievable.
So we're going to
I will have to say this. He showed his fridge. It had like 10 million pops in there. And he's like, yeah, kid, he loves the pop. It was like, just because your kid loves pop doesn't mean you have to give him pop after pop.
There was like 3 or 4 cases of soda in that refrigerator.
Yeah. And your kid don't like soda? Or you don't like soda, your kid does? It's like, well, don't quit giving him soda, god dang it.
Put some insulin in there.
Yeah, give him
All right. So here's Clearwater Chad from 2 days ago at Blue's birthday stream. And well, he did eat some cake. Watch this fucking glutton.
Yeah, that was just the night. That was yesterday.
Thank you, Clear.
Was that yesterday?
That was yesterday.
Okay. So just yesterday then. You also noticed that the shirt, he changed it up, trying to make it look
it is
different.
his
By
birthday. I mean, it's a special day to wear a different shirt for once, right?
That is a fucking big old.
Well, maybe he's got 3 of them.
Yeah, you think I don't think so. I'm sorry.
He turned the other
Those
one
look
inside
like
out.
those look like those cheap tourist shirts that you can buy when you go to tropical islands for like $7 a piece.
It's reversible. It's just different color on the inside.
They got them that big a size for 600-pound people.
It doubles as
that's
a rain
good
tank.
point. They never do.
I mean, I've been to tourist places, but the biggest I usually see is a 2X. He hasn't worn a 2X since he was 8 years old. Okay, he's a fat fuck.
He was born a 2X.
Yeah, that's right.
I think it's hilarious. You guys were both talking about either men, but it didn't really matter because you were like, yeah, 700-pound fat ass loser with his shirt. Yeah, it's like, yeah, either one of them. It's universal.
They both kind of fit the bill. Yeah.
One size fits all
Clearwater
for
Chad.
these fat faces.
Anytime.
Guys, all right, let's have a fun, peaceful chat. Please don't.
All right, there it is. That's a coconut cream pie, guys. Or he calls it a cake. Coconut cake. All right. He has
Sounds
2
good.
of these. Yeah. Let's see how he does. See what happens.
Don't get rid of no one unless they say something super offensive. If not,
That's
just
a
let
tiny
them
cake.
be.
That's only made for like 5.
You gotta, oh, hell no, I'm not coming out of my birthday.
That's a small cake?
Yeah, it's only made for like 6 to 8 people. Well, it's tiny.
Well, I mean, 6 to 8 people, but shit, that is just one man. Christ almighty.
One man, one huge appetite.
All right.
True.
It's like tryouts for
That's later
sumo
tonight,
wrestling.
Fern Dog, if you catch my drift. It looks like Clearwater got himself a piece of cake.
I'm gonna eat a whole cake on stream today if it's okay with you, Lou.
Yo, it's your body.
He sure talks a big show
I
every
have
time.
actually 2.
Yeah,
Hold on,
like
hold
I
on.
said.
Hasn't completed a challenge yet.
No, from hot dogs to cake.
Did you hear what
He's
Lou
0
said?
3. No.
Do what?
No.
Chad starts to eat the cake, and Lou's like, "Okay, it's your body," like as if.
Yeah, I did hear.
Yeah,
I missed that.
yeah, your
Yeah.
body, right? Yeah,
What a
you're
health conscious
so
son of a
much
bitch
bigger,
he
right?
is.
My body's a temple
That's great.
of many rooms.
Here's a good question. I got a great question for you guys. Do you think Lou came up with the idea to grift for his own birthday, or do you think someone put him up to it, or maybe both their ideas?
No, I think it was Joey. 100%.
Oh, you got a birthday coming up? Oh, you got a live stream. Oh, you got to do a stream. You got to ask for money for your birthday.
Yeah, well, supposedly none of this money's going to Joey. It's all supposed to be going to. I don't believe that for some reason.
First off, he always says that YouTube takes 38%.
Right.
There's no other podcaster that says YouTube takes 38%.
Exactly.
2 cakes, and we'll see how the party goes. Might have 2 cakes tonight. We'll see. At least one.
Oh god damn, dog! You gonna fucking
Big
sugar
fucking
coma?
phony.
But I'm gonna go on my diet Sunday.
He's gonna go on his diet Sunday after failing 2 eat 'em all
Yeah.
or eat 'em food eating contests. That's pretty fucking weak. He's a quitter. And
So he's got all this leftover food in that house, and he's going to go on a diet.
it's all sweets, cakes,
Yeah. Gonna watch-
cookies,
He's
soda
more full of
pop,
shit than a Christmas goose.
Well,
non-fat
he has
dressing.
tonight to finish it all the food, that is.
The what now?
He has till tonight to finish all the food.
Right.
So I guess if he gets it done, he can go on his diet.
Sunday. That's a
Yep.
good one. That is a good one.
Lou ain't buying it
We'll
either.
see how it goes. Coconut cake is my favorite.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah, not me. Not me. So, how is everyone this fine, beautiful Friday?
Oh, anyhow, that's all I wanted to watch on the eating by Chad. I just wanted to bring to attention that yeah, he's not good at those fucking eating contests, and he needs to stop. Let's
He
go up
put
here
such
to
a
the
small dent in that cake. It wasn't even funny.
Oh yeah, no, he did hardly nothing to it. Not a damn thing.
Brett Monkhouse says Lou removed the tooth because it was sitting between him and food.
He probably knocked it out himself just so he could have a good spot for a straw to go into. So he suck all
Well
them
played, Brent.
whatever else.
Well played, my brother. Holy shit, that was good stuff.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it is. All right. Here we're at the 10-minute mark. This is his audio's fucking up again.
No.
Yeah.
Stop.
Oh, Ronnie Munn, thank you for that. Happy birthday, Lou the Swede. My gift is a vicious tongue lashing of your knot until you erupt, and Clearwater Chad slurps up the remnants while Joey cucks your dick mother, you mofo, Murphy out. I butchered it. I'm sorry. We're working on it, Ronnie. We're working on it.
I'm working on it. How's that?
It's still low.
So he's had this damn super tip thing for how long now? Well over a month. 2 months?
And it was perfect. It could never be
Since
any
he got
better.
It's fucked up again. And it's
He
fucked
needs
up
a
again.
new computer.
What's he using? Some fucking old Windows 3 or 4 fucking edition?
The fucking Macintosh. What did they come out with back in the day? Like started with a C.
Abacus.
No, way back in the 80s.
Jesus. Commodore?
Commodore 64.
God, jeez, I hope not.
Yeah, that's what he's got.
That's all DOS, ain't it?
Goes through
DOS.
hamsters like crazy. Keep that thing running, huh?
Yeah,
Nice.
well, you can definitely imagine what's all on that computer.
I mean,
He's-
you know the guy.
Chatterbait profiles with his preclusions of trans
Right.
love and whatnot.
He's a big gambler. Big gambler.
Oh,
there's
no.
tons of fucking gambling games
If
on
it's
there.
gambling and porn, then he's probably got
Porn.
viruses galore.
Guilty.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
What do you
Damn.
mean? You don't think Mrs. C can erect any old fellow?
Well, goddamn it, you've heard the rumor that thumb hurts, motherfucker. Okay. The thumb hurts. So she's okay with the porn.
Yeah, she's fine. She'll be fine. You worry too much.
It is still low.
Oh my god, this is fucking killing me here.
Oh, it's so much fun to watch him suffer with a
All
show
right,
like this.
do you hear me?
Yes,
As
we
soon
hear
as the
you
stream
fine.
is done, he'll shut it
Yeah,
down.
you're coming in nice and clear.
As soon as the stream's done, he'll shut it down.
Yeah,
What do you
he
mean?
won't fix
Yeah.
anything before the
Oh.
next show.
Here.
Mike,
I don't know.
thank you, brother.
I haven't had a problem. You know, we haven't had a problem in over a fucking month, man.
That is not true.
Not true.
That's not true. You've had audio issues fucking at least a couple of times a week.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
He's maybe had like a 2 or 3 day or 2 or 3 show string of everything working the way it should. That's
Right.
about it.
Yeah, I'm not seeing one show go without a hit somewhere, but who knows what the fuck he's thinking. He's like Aaron when it comes to the fucking goal.
With sound.
It's strange. It's very strange.
I mean, nothing. We've been perfect. This is fucking crazy, man. Let me try to.
Oh, there goes that bullshit.
I thought
Okay.
Miami Vice was about to start. What the hell?
He's done this
Okay.
once before.
This is good.
Scarface.
He's got a super tip going at the same time.
He must
Oh,
not
we
be
know.
able to hear
Can't
that.
hear it. Whatever you're doing is bad. Please stop. Make it stop. Make it stop.
Oh, how's it? Stop. That stopped.
Just make that stop.
That stopped, right?
Yeah, it was horrible. Yes, it's done.
Okay. All right.
sure what
All right.
that
I'm just
means.
gonna work on it. All right. What's going on, Lou? What did you wish for your birthday, Lou?
After all that shit right there, what's going on, Lou? Is everything okay?
Yeah,
After you
he just
almost
moves
blew his
on.
head off. Oh my god. He's still, like I said, back to the super tip shit. It's almost, it's more than embarrassing. But
That's
fucking
the only
A,
reason
man.
we actually get super tips is because people are just like testing the theory that it won't work and it'll be funny.
Right. I mean,
I think most of his super tips are done by himself. There's very few where he actually reads off a name. They're all, I don't know, if anonymous. Would he be anonymous too? Or can you
No.
tell his super chat?
I mean, he could do that, but yeah, but you would be paying for him at that point. But yeah, he could do his own free ones.
Well, the ones that you could tell if he was doing them because you wouldn't be able to read them. That much I know.
That's
Yeah,
fact.
Gash just nailed it on the head there.
Yeah. The Latin King's firing at his house.
That's exactly what it sounds like. Sounds like some stupid video game where it's just constant machine gun fire.
That hurts.
What?
No, you know the intro song to Miami Vice.
Yeah.
Yes, it's exactly what
That's exactly what it sounds like.
Brett
Just like,
Bunkhouse says the definition of retarded is making the same mistakes, expecting a different outcome. That's right.
Oh man.
I thought that
Yeah,
was
Brent,
insane,
he's been
but
around there
his
long
name
enough
is
to know.
retarded.
He's a lot of things, but he's definitely not going to fight nobody. I wish I could get the 411. I don't know past anything. Yeah, I don't really know what happened. It looked like they had a good time. I'm waiting to see if I get some info on it. But I wish we could have went down there because it would have been great if we all could have went down there. You know, it's so close, only 2.5 hours away, you know. But I just couldn't get it. I had the grandson this weekend. I had to take him. So.
I mean, you could have did both.
Nah, I mean, this is an important weekend. We had to take the baby, so.
You could have went, took the wife to get the grandson, left her back home, and you could have drove your happy ass down to fucking
Yeah, but I'm not
Fort
gonna.
God damn. Look at
He
him.
ain't gonna leave her alone.
No, hell no, he ain't gonna. And look at Lou stepping up like he fucking goes anywhere and leaves his old lady. She's the one that goes to work, you big tubblard.
Fires for a couple hours.
I wouldn't want to go with the whole team. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm
the
not
other thing is, I guess
going to that shit.
someone is claiming.
Did you hear him talking bad about the Dabbleverse there? I don't want to
Yep.
go to that shit.
Yep.
Claiming to be Spider on Twitter. Now, I
Okay,
reached
Joey,
out-
you're a little late to that party, but yes.
yeah. So I reached out to Spider, and he says he had a Twitter account long time ago. If it's not the old from years ago, it's definitely not him. He did not send no messages to.
Okay.
Right. I said I still got tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday. So
Yeah, you were about to say Saturday again, ding dong.
yeah, I know. Another $4.99, man. Lou, you're racking up, man. You're having a good birthday.
Yeah, come on, Spider, where you at?
Come
You're
on
the only
down.
one missing from the festive party. You were gonna let Chad eat a cake all by himself?
See, I almost feel sorry for Lou a little bit there. Well, not really, but I noticed that he is like, he's really wanting people to come to his birthday party, and there's nobody there. Nobody
No one
showed
likes
up.
him.
Pardon me?
Nobody likes him.
Well, I agree with that, but he's feeling bad. I'm sensing that from him because nobody is there except for fucking Joey, and yeah, he's
Yeah,
calling
it's just-
Spider to come on, and it's just a sad, sad day.
Yeah. The only
No,
one
I
there is
think he
Clearwater
took in
Chad.
about. I think he
It's
took
not
in about
that.
$50.
Nobody his age celebrates a fucking birthday and goes on stream to do it anyway. So like,
I beg to differ
grow
with
up,
you.
quit celebrating your birthdays. If you're a man, quit celebrating your fucking birthday, especially online. Grow up.
Well, the thing
Sorry,
is, I think they were going to Golden Corral, so he was excited.
Yeah, strap
Yeah,
on
fine.
seat
Go
back.
to Golden Corral and shut up about your birthday. I don't want to hear about it.
Gashes says that Lou mentioned his wife works from home, unless that's changed, or maybe he's mistaken. Do you know?
Oh man,
I've never.
Because
I mean, she was working from
can't
home.
get out the she can't get out the doors, is why.
Well, if I was his wife, I couldn't get out the door fast enough. But
You'd think she'd have a problem with him
Well, Spider's
streaming.
coming on. He said he's going to come on for a minute. So he did tell me he has to go to bed early tonight. He says, I got a big day tomorrow. I got to get up, go to bed early. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. Gotta
Thank
go
you,
to bed early?
Stephen Bull.
That's cool.
Look, Chad's alive. He hasn't passed out yet from all that fucking coconut cake.
Let's take a little break here.
Dude,
What's going on in your world, Doug? Clearwater Chad?
He's having a hard time. He got about a quarter of that cake did. That's it. I think he calls it quits after that.
Failure.
I had to do an emergency stream with Chad the other night because they said that he is the boss at Catalano TV. He runs the chip here, and I'm just a puppet, and I'm just the guy that This is what Kahuna put out on the wave. So
Yeah, they're just getting ridiculous now. They're just an example of we have nothing to say. They'll just say anything. So
don't you love a guy like Cripple Bitch Quadfather who says that I'm irrelevant? He doesn't like talking about me because I don't bring nothing. But yet every fucking show he's been doing has been about me.
Tell us a joke, Joey.
Now, let me say something. I don't really remember us covering Joey a whole bunch over at the BYB.
Another show.
That's
I
right.
never said what he said. He said that I said that. I never said that.
no,
I said that Clearwater Chad ran TCN. I didn't say anything about his dumbass channel.
And to the contrary, Quad kind of has made a point not to cover it because most of the time
Yeah.
he's boring.
That's exactly what he said.
So-
What he said. He feels that he's irrelevant.
No,
and
he was
doesn't
saying,
care.
yeah, exactly. He was saying, I said that I don't like covering him because he's irrelevant, and then we cover him every show. But no, I said he's irrelevant. I don't like covering him at BYB. But yeah, you're right, Honk. That we cover him here, we cover him at other shows, but we really don't cover him at BYB ever.
Right. Right. I mean, I can't recall or count on one hand how many times if he's mentioned, it's brief. It ain't much
Yeah,
time left to put to it.
I think we talked about a Monday or Wednesday this week once
Right.
for a minute,
Right.
but like
I
it was
trying to
Monday.
remember.
But we rarely do that. So
I
yeah,
think
there you go.
I think Brent's.
I think the reason we covered him was because of all the shit that went down last weekend. But
That's
other
exactly
than
right.
that,
Right.
don't give
Yeah,
a
'cause
fuck.
it's been relevant
Right.
for a minute.
Yeah, because he was striking fucking TCN, and we were like, "Yo, let's call him out."
Exactly. Brent Monkhouse says, "I agree with everything Joey said about Kahuna and Quad."
Oh,
Sounds like he turned on us.
That's
Jesus,
that's a
that was
turn.
quick, Brent. That was quick,
Another
Brent.
flip flopper.
The flip floppers.
Wait till we start calling you a PDF gooner, huh?
Yeah.
With a picture of Joey on top.
But he's got no interest in me because I bring nothing to the table. But he's made his shows the last fucking 3 weeks about me. That's odd, is it? I find it very odd. I'm the topic of his fucking show, but he finds me irrelevant. I'm a nobody, and then I know better to mess with him because he knows I'll come harder. Quad, again. You have a problem. You know, Quad Father. Quad Father can't cook. You heard that, right?
Oh, it's a joke, Joey.
Okay, here comes a great joke, y'all. Pay attention.
This is good.
Did you hear the latest what I said about him?
heard
You know he can't cook, right, Lou? His arms can't reach the back burner. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Rex, look at that, Lou. Happy birthday, Lou.
Thank you,
All
Rex.
right.
Okay.
Funny every time.
Let's hope he puts that one to bed eventually. All right. It's getting more than old, but yeah, he's. I've heard him say it fucking a goddamn 10 times. I think since the first time.
Yeah, I could hear 10 more. I hope I hear 10 more.
That's one of those things where like you come up with something and you just fucking you think it's hilarious, like in your own mind. But yeah, it just doesn't work in the real world. It's like you had a dream where you like told a joke, and it's like genius, like
killed. Yeah.
Yeah, like yeah. Anyway, like I'm sure you probably had example of this in your own life, but when you tell it one time and you don't get a laugh, it's like, oh, okay, maybe it wasn't as funny as I thought it was. Let's hang that one up.
Speaking of a joke, I have one for you. Have you guys heard what the Amish Powerball is up to?
No.
Or, excuse me, the Amish lottery. Have you heard what the Amish lottery is up to?
I haven't heard that either.
No.
14 cases of eggs.
Oh yeah. Dun, dun, dun. All right.
The egg joke wouldn't fly here.
Yeah, there wasn't no cuss words in it there.
Yeah.
Abby, do you want us to break it
14
down?
cases of eggs. That's what it was.
I could throw a
See,
few
the problem with that joke is the Amish have their own economy, and it's separate from most of polite society's economy. Therefore, I don't even think they're in peril for eggs. Well,
if they got that fucking disease that's killing all the chickens.
Jesus fucking Christ! Almighty me!
Basically, let me get to my messages.
Oh, this is when Spider texts him something about something here. Oh, well, listen to this. Apparently that there's a big night at the ballpark where Spider works at, where they're going to be giving away duplicate Willie Mays t-shirts or jerseys. So Joey said, well, I'm going to have him give me a couple. And then Lou plays the good citizen, but pay attention here.
Jesus Christ, I never could find it. Oh, there it is, right there. Okay. So Rocco, Juan says image. What is Juan saying? Oh, yes. Salute to Willie Mays. Well, that's what he's having at his ballpark on May 24th. They'll honor Willie Mays at his ballpark. That's what they're doing in May. That's nice. They're giving out Willie Mays jerseys that night. Hopefully he'll get me a couple and send them to me. Be nice.
Can't.
Yes, he can. He
can't. That's for the
can't.
fans.
He'll get me one or two he knows I taught him how to do that shit, okay?
So Joey admits that he taught Spider Alomar at a young age how to steal from the ball teams the giveaways and shit, stuff that was for the customers, for the paying customers. And Joey says, shit, I taught him how to do this. He knows how to steal this shit. Jesus Christ, Joey. Is there any wonder, Joey, that
Opening his
we
fucking
all
mouth when
think
he should.
that you are a piece of garbage and just a thief to the day you die after making comments like that? Christ. Go ahead, guys.
I mean, can you imagine all the jock straps that Joey stole and was like, "Hey, do you want to get your very own Ken Griffey Jr. jock strap, folks, right here?"
Yeah, washed.
Like I can imagine him out there with all that like ripped off gear, probably selling it out of the back of his van at some point in his life.
Dirty job.
There is no thought that pops into Joey's head, no matter how stupid or no matter how bad he shouldn't say it. If the thought pops into his head, it comes right out the mouth. There's nothing up here, nothing held back.
No, nothing. There's nothing. That's it exactly. There's no thought. There's nothing. He's all reactive. He's not proactive. Most definitely.
Did he pay you in post-dated checks by chance, Kahuna?
He didn't pay me.
There you go. That's the best way to pay people, I guess, in his mind.
Yeah.
I didn't have to worry about checks bouncing.
Well, this is true.
All right. Let's go ahead and scoot up to the 30-minute mark. This is Lou is kind of getting a little chippy there and a little bit out of place with his boss. And I thought, man, if this was one of my employees talking to me like this, I would have sent him down the fucking road, even if he was half joking.
I know you don't like the devil verse, and that's your privilege, but I like Rocco.
Now you're muted, ding dong. No one can hear a fucking word. Whatever you fucking did, knocked out your whole fucking system. Hey, who knows? Maybe.
But you hear Lou how damn snotty he is with them. Snotty is the word too, from a big fat guy like that.
Yeah.
When you're 250 pounds, you get snotty. Go ahead.
You get that way after a while with him because you can't just talk normal after a while. Your tension just builds and builds and builds.
Yeah.
I can tell Lou has been getting more and
see
more
that.
aggressive towards responding to Joey all the time.
I can see that.
Myself.
You think he's
I
going to
was the
break
same way.
in Kahuna? Are you predicting? Are you predicting Lou cutting out pretty soon? Then
He's been showing some signs that I don't know. If it made it 3 months, I'd be surprised, but who knows? I mean, he's in the last 2 weeks, he's made 2 different comments that made me think that he's getting ready to pull the plug, but
right.
I don't know. Who knows?
I just don't think he has anything. He doesn't have anything else going on, so that probably makes it tough for him too. He could.
One thing he made was a comment that said that the couple $100 he gets a month for doing this isn't worth it to him, and that kind of surprised me that he would say that, especially with Joey there. So that was one thing.
He said I can make more than that in one day or something. I think that was his
Yeah,
comment.
I think he did say something like that at the same time. Yeah.
Even though he hasn't had a job in years, but somehow he can make more than that in a day. I don't know where.
Yeah, I don't know what he does and
sells drugs.
You know what? Nobody has to know.
No.
Well, nobody has to know.
Well, I know he worked at a vape shop before, the last job that anyone knew he had, and you definitely wouldn't make more than a couple $100 a day doing that. So
Brent seems to think
and a McDonald's employee.
How's he got all those collectibles that he has?
His wife works.
You know, how does the wife make really good money?
She must.
Anybody know?
Remind me of the collectibles.
Okay.
What were they?
Funko Pops. They're Funko Pops.
Yeah, I don't remember.
stuff back behind him. Some animated, some cartoon characters and shit. He's just got all the kid. It's a total kid fucking room, really.
Brent Bunkhouse is predicting that Lou will soon be a co-host with Honk and I. Uh, if if he becomes a free agent once he bails on Joey, we can talk.
Well, we couldn't afford the feed bill. God
Well,
damn
this
it!
is true.
No.
Well, food would have to be not included in his contract.
Yeah,
I mean,
we
that would
might
have
have to take a hard
Wait.
pass before it gets going.
Yeah. that's
Wait,
for
you
sure.
guys are getting food?
No, not no. Don't, whoever told you that's a big liar. Big
We
liar.
couldn't pay them no other. Yeah, we'd have no other way to pay them, motherfucker. But food, but we couldn't afford that.
Bitches.
Says, maybe he's pulling one over on all of us.
It could be.
No, I didn't. Hop a freight train, Spider. Yeah. You'll only get raped by hobos.
What the fuck? Okay, what happened here was Spider was afraid to fly now because of all the shit, like the helicopter just crashing, and he's terrified of flying now. So somebody told him to hop on a train and listen to what fucking fat boy has to tell him for advice, or no, he shouldn't do it.
His shit. Something went down with his shit. So he says, maybe he's pulling one over on all of us.
It could be.
No, I didn't. Hop a freight train, Spider. Yeah. You'll only get raped by hobos.
Holy shit, Lou. Where did that thought come from? I mean, that is pretty fucking just out of the blue and unbecoming. I don't know, man. I wonder what type of experience Lou has had in life.
He's been on trains. That's the way it sounds.
He's
I'm
probably
sounding
been
like
fucked by
he's
hobos. Hobos.
hobos.
Sorry.
Almost.
Sorry.
Are homos, yeah, but yeah, some of them homos.
Statistically, it has to be. I mean, eventually you're going to run into a hobo who is a homo.
A gay rapist.
Well,
You could one day, your number's going to come up, and you're going to run into a gay rapist. If you're on a freight train, you're fucked. I think.
I think your odds of running into one of them anywhere are the same.
Well, I don't know. I don't usually jump onto freight trains, so I think that I'm pretty safe on that one. But yeah.
Oh, yeah. What would he be doing on a freight train?
Who
anyway?
knows? I get lost easily.
so here on this now, our good friend Doom gets verbally assaulted by Joey C. And he's also being accused of being an alternate Spider Alamar Twitter account, which is just absurd where they would get this idea from. But let's listen to what Joey has to say to our boy Doom. It's rather rude of him.
Okay, stop it. Doom, let me ask you something, Doom. Are you that much of a failure, so desperate that all you can do is take cheap shots at people? We're on to you, Doom. You're going down, baby. You're going to go down
Projection.
hard. You understand that? I mean, we're gonna expose you for what you are. The scum of the bottom of anybody's sole of a shoe, a dirty shoe. You're like a dirty Kotex that's been sweaty and shoved up somebody for about 6 months. That's what you.
Jesus Christ. That's pretty intense and graphic, and one can only imagine the smell. But what a turd Joey is. A dirty Kotex, 6 months, and a dirty hoo-ha.
Yep.
Yeah, that's how you get an
You are,
infection, ladies.
okay?
Be careful of that.
That's that septic shock shit, ain't it?
That's shocking me. I'll tell you that much. No, I'm not a doctor.
You understand that? You're in the same league as Quadfather, who can't cook, Spider, because his arms don't reach the back burner.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Okay, there was again. We're talking the shit in the same episodes. He has to say it. Fucking ding dong.
Gaseous says I certainly wouldn't want to be a dirty shoe. I caught that dirty shoe thing too.
You get that? Yeah, it's funny. I thought so.
When you first told it was funny.
Mhm.
Hearing it again is like, okay, we've heard it already.
And there's the only intelligent thing Lou has come up with all year long.
Hey, I got an Amish
Right.
lottery joke.
I got my lips. I burnt. Remember last week? I burnt my fucking lips with hot pizza. I
Again?
took pizza, Chad, out of the fucking oven, right out of the oven, and the cheese fell off on my lip, hot, boiling hot, and the sauce came behind it, and it fucking burned my lips like crazy. I've been in pain for a week.
You know, Joey, that's what you keep telling us all, but we all know the truth.
Yeah, I know.
Christina took a baseball bat to your lip.
She did. She probably did. My sleep probably did hit me with a baseball bat. I don't know. I know she would love to sometimes. Sometimes she probably would love to, and I probably deserve it.
Hey, look, Casey Armstrong liked it though, Joey. It was his first. That was his first time hearing it.
Yeah, not bad. I'm getting better. Someone told me the other day.
But here's another thing: if he can't reach the back burners, he can't wipe his ass neither.
Oh, that's Mason's job. Mason's got a serious job coming up in another month. When he takes that long drive with the quad bitch. Chad, did you ever hear somebody say that someone was so irrelevant and that he's nothing to even talk about, but yet the last 3 weeks his Monday, Wednesday, Friday show has been about me. But I'm irrelevant,
right?
And he pays me no mind. The guy's obsessed with me.
That shows you. That shows you something there.
That Yingwei bitch.
Only because he's been a bigger jackass than usual.
Well, yeah,
I bet we've covered him one night out of all those 9.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what the fuck he's smoking, but yeah, he's so wrong on that. It's not even funny. We speak specifically about that. I mean, we've talked about that in detail. So, yeah.
Take more than lava
I
to
don't
get
know.
to stop the lips from flapping.
Well, guys, I don't know. I think we've gone over 2 hours, which is a good show for us. And I want to thank the big kahuna here for joining in. I'm sure he'll probably be back again next weekend with us. He can't get enough. Oh, and we are starting our Tuesday shows. Okay, this Tuesday it'll be on at 5:30 Pacific time, 8:30 Eastern time. So we're going to start doing 12 parts on Tuesday, and of course we'll be back, me and Kahuna, on Monday with the BYB. And BY, what do you got going on tomorrow now, Quad?
Regular old weekly dabble review, 5 o'clock Eastern.
Nice. And Kahuna, I'm sorry, I ain't all hooked up how Quad is as far as getting all the shit going and everybody's links and all that stuff. So what do you got going on? Anything? Are you going to be around on any shows tomorrow that you know of?
No, not that I know of. At Kahuna Nui 952 is both my Twitter and my YouTube. You can hit me up on Twitter.